Where my dogs at? I'm right here though. Where my dogs at? I'm right here though. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? I'm right here though. It's just something about that man's voice that just it makes it extra special when it comes to that man. X is the name. X what they say. Where my dogs at? My dogs at? I'm right here though. Where my dogs at? I'm right here. You have to do that from time to time. I do believe you have to do that. Well, welcome to Fist Pump Friday edition of Montez at midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez. How's everyone doing on this magnificent fog infested Midwestern day of weather we like to call here in St. Louis and the surrounding areas? How's everyone doing today? All right, it's December. Santa's on his way. Have you been naughty or nice? Talking to the women out there. You've been naughty or nice. Huh? A good cup of Joe in the morning is good for you, especially with the M&M or Snickers or Reese's Pieces creamer in your coffee. Doing magnificent things here. But hope everyone's doing well. We're going a Cosby sweater this morning. The reason I'm wearing this hat today, condolences to Damaris Thomas, hashtag 88. You know the rest. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much and welcome to Montez at midday. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Twitter. Hello, YouTube. And hello to you all. But most importantly, thank you to the sponsors of the show. Thank you so much. You can check out a complete listing of the sponsors, or if you want to join the team as well, please reach on out and go to www.dremontez.com and get an appreciation for all the people behind the scenes that have made this thing here go the way I want it to go. So far, so good. But you can also follow us on Facebook and check out our Facebook page. We have a page on Who's to Blame, our podcast, and check out the latest episode of that, as well as on Instagram, Who's to Blame the podcast, Twitter at W2B Dre Montez, YouTube, Dre Montez, TikTok, Dre Montez 63. Thank you for the new TikTok followers, by the way, and to the new followers of the page on Facebook, Who's to Blame, as well as YouTube. We got some new people out there, so thank you very much. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. My cousin birthday yesterday, Lolo. Don't mess with my Roro. The Lolo birthday was yesterday. So there you go. There you go. There you go. If you're celebrating some today, congratulations to you. I saw former softball teammate and competitor, my man CJ. Congratulations on your new job promotion and your endeavors in the sports world. Keep it up, my man. And the rest of you out there, keep up the great and amazing work you're doing. I see everyone is posting their shout outs and what they're doing when it comes to not-for-profit or doing things for people during the holiday season, giving back, whether it's a toy giveaway, a toy drive, or trying to get a winter coat for somebody, or give a family a Christmas tree, or give somebody some happiness and smiles. As we all know, this year has not been easy for anyone. And when you come to this time of the year, it's about reflections and appreciating everything that you have and everything that you've done. And if you can give back, we applaud you and we thank you for your endeavors. But keep sharing, and I'll keep doing the same thing on both ends as well. But other than that, it's Fist Pump Friday. You know we got to do high fives, chest bump. Let's hug it out. Oh, you got to hug things out. You got to hug things out. I know kissing the dog before you leave the house is different. Looking in the mirror, making sure that tie is right, that handkerchief is right here, you know, or your hair right, or you smelling that's okay. But getting that hug to start the day, it kind of changes people in a different way, different reflection. If you don't believe me, hug somebody today. I'm not talking about that side hug or that ass out hug like you ending a date and you didn't pay and you're not putting out, but that hug a motherfucker today. Hug a motherfucker today. Just do that for me. Just Just say, Dre told me to hug a motherfucker today, and I'm going to do it. So there you go, right there. Hug a motherfucker today in that word. Like, what you doing? Dre told me to hug a motherfucker today, so I'm hugging your motherfucking ass. As the year comes to an end, crazy things are about to happen. Things we can control and things we cannot control. And one of my favorite things to talk about things we can't control, is sports. Let's take yesterday. No, let's take this week, for example. On Tuesday morning, everybody was losing their damn mind on social media. Oh, the worst damn football game I've ever seen in my life. They're taking it back to pop water. I've never seen nothing like that before in my life. Man, there ain't no damn real football. That's bullshit. That's what everybody was saying Tuesday morning about football. I enjoyed the game. It made you coach. It made you understand the X's and the O's of the game. It made you realize why you shouldn't have been late for practice, why you shouldn't have been late for the meeting. Maybe you would have missed an integral part of a particular offensive scheme we were talking about in our defensive meeting, and you missed, and you're a starter. Talk to me. Who's to blame for that? That was great football Monday night. Great football, phenomenal football. That's what you do. Everybody that watched that game, everybody that had hopes and promise of playing in the NFL, but something happened in 8th grade or 10th grade or in high school. Maybe a kid was born or you went to jail. But you look back at that game and you say to yourself, that does not surprise me that they played that game that way. Let's move right along with it. Let's keep moving with this now. College basketball season is upon us, men's and women's. Did Gino go too far keeping Paige Beckers in the game last weekend? In the game they clearly had won. You can't tell powerful people what? What's the one thing you can't tell people in power to do? You can't tell them to do shit. You can't get them to change their mind. They have to learn by what, kids? Their own actions. Maybe Gino learned a lesson. So let's go to last night in sports. Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube is beautiful. If you follow sports and entertainment, just watch the shit the following day. Just watch the shit. This is beyond I told you so. This is beyond what the fuck. It's just comical how the sports world handles when things go the wrong way. You had Rutgers beat Purdue yesterday. Georgia Tech beat UConn women. The Minnesota Vikings, the purple people eaters of America, was up 29-0 and won the game by 8 points. They were up 29-0 with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third quarter. And you trying to tell me the fix isn't in? First down. Look what I did. I got a first down. Boy, if you don't get a ball back and get your ass on the line, see, these kids are learning this shit from people like him. People like him is ruining a 10-year-old right now. There's a 10-year-old that's going to go out there and do something so fucked up in the world of sports. His parents can't hit him. The coach can't hit him because we can't do that anymore. But back in the day, when you got your ass whooped by your coach and your parents, that right there last night, ass beating time. Who does that? I mean, where's this self-proclamation coming from in sports? Where's it coming? Who did this? Who was the first one to say, look, I'm going to get up. I'm going to get a double. We're down by 10 in the 8th inning. I'm going to celebrate. Oh, okay. I'm going to hit a 3. We down by 18 with 10 seconds left in the game, and I'm going to celebrate. Who signed on to this? I don't like the new athlete. I don't like the young entertainers. I'm not saying I like the old ones either, but fuck, something's got to change here, kids. Somebody need to step in. We get it. If you're under 35, you don't respect what came before you. We get all that. Everybody gets that. It's called understanding the moment in some people. It's called not understanding where you came from. It's called respectful to others. But the younger generation, They are comical, but the sports world this week has been so funny. And don't get me started on my Lakers. Yes, I'm going to go to a Laker meeting, and I'm going to have to admit myself. My name is Montez, and I'm a Laker fan. And I'm to the point, I had to stop myself from saying something obscene on Twitter to that team. That team. I don't know how many of you have played sports, ran a team, or maybe you pay for somebody to play sports. Maybe you sleeping with somebody that plays sports. I don't know. But if I ever hear a motherfucker tell me, a coach, a teammate, someone I'm banging, ever tell me, you win, you win. Oh, well. Or, my all-time favorite. When I was in, I was I was in my 30s, early 30s. I broke up with a woman that told me it's just a game. What? That's like telling a woman to calm down, call a black woman a bitch, or call a white woman a cunt. That's how I felt when that was said to me. It's just a game. What the fuck? So Russ said if we win or we win, we win. What kind of? That's why I think Kirby Smart said to Georgia before that Alabama beatdown last week. I think Kirby went in there and told that team before the game, hey, look, guys, great season. Great season. No matter what happens out here, we're still going to play football no matter what happens. What the fuck? We're going to move right along with that. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much. It is Montez at Midday here with your boy, Dre Montez. Yes, I host a podcast called Who's to Blame. You can check that out as well, wherever you get your podcasts or listen to your podcast. But you can also get it by following me through my social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and TikTok. I post it there as well. No matter what I write down about the show, no matter how many notes I have, no matter, it changes. It changes. Something happens in the news or a TV show I'm watching, and I'm like, oh, maybe I need to bring that up. Or should I talk about that? We're going to start today's show off with, and shout out to the title sponsor, The Weed Squad, St. Louis. Check them out at 8088 Watson Road. Tell them Dre Montez sent you. Matter of fact, it's the holiday season. Visit my website, www.dremontez. Check out the sponsors of the show. Do yourself a favor and support local business. Let's keep that money in the family. Let's keep it in the family. Let's keep it on the block. Baby gotta eat. Baby gotta eat. Baby gotta eat. All right, here we go. First topic of discussion today on this Fist Pump Friday edition of Who's to Blame. I'm sorry, Fist Pump edition of Montez at Midday. The vision should not get lost. Whatever you're trying to do. What is the ulterior goal? What is the goal on what you're doing right now? I don't care what age you are. What are you doing this for? What are we trying to get to? You're trying to own a company? Get your own company? You're trying to be the boss? You're trying to get the bag? Trying to start your own shit? You're trying to expand on what you already have? But what is the vision of what you are doing? What is the vision? What is the vision? Because with some plans and movies and biops, documentaries I've seen, somewhere the vision gets lost. If I start out wanting to make coffee for a living, I want to start a coffee bean business. Now I want to get into coffee making. Now I want to get into creamer. What was the vision? How do we get off track? There have been some people who have stayed on that course and been very successful at it. There have been others, they fell off the course. They got back on it, fell off again. Got back on it, fell off again. They got there to the vision point, but when the vision gets lost, who's to blame? Or you're listening tentacles on when you're on the path, when you're starting your thing. I'm not talking about the haters or dim people or that's what they say. Who the fuck is they? But when you're on that vision quest, oh, that was a good movie too. That was a damn good movie, Vision Quest. He banged his teacher. You notice how they stopped making movies about students sleeping with their teachers? But when the vision gets lost, man, it is, matter of fact, the vision should not get lost. It should not get lost. If you're playing sports, are you playing sports to get paid? Or are you playing sports to put you in a better situation of living? Did you take that job to put you where on your vision quest? Are you writing a list every day about your vision? I mean, there's a goal list. And as a person that's legally blind, I find this very comical right now that I'm talking about the vision should not get lost. I've lost my vision 4 years ago, but it has not stopped the vision quest of what I want to do. Sometimes things happen to make you see or hear something a little bit better, give you a different perspective, a different perception. Because in times that questionable point comes when you're almost there, but you don't know it. That's the funny thing. You're like, damn. And then when you get back on it, you get to the vision point, you say to yourself, damn it, I was that close and didn't realize it. That's the beauty of it. But now they have different things to fuck with you, new words out there for you called branding. Ooh, branding. That however you look at it, okay. I got something I call focus groups. Ooh, focus groups out there. Oh my God, focus groups. These are the people that really study the analytics out there. They really do a great job at studying the analytics of what you're doing. These are people you have to pay. Keep that in that. They have to pay attention to what you're doing and give you feedback on that. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. And also, when it's your vision, it's different. Everybody knows how to fry chicken. Everybody knows how to scramble an egg. But I guarantee you, you put 4 people in a room, all 4 are going to do something different, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All 4 people on those 2 simple things right there, frying chicken, scrambling an egg. Everyone's going to do it differently. Not everyone's going to do it the same, but the vision hasn't changed. Has it, kids? Talk to me now. Talk to me. Are we still on pace with the vision? Stay on point. Stay on point. This is way beyond the noise, the clap talkers, the haters. And don't forget, the haters are close by. Some of them are your family members. Some of them your closest friends. You may even be sleeping with the enemy and don't even know it. That's how the vision has to be done. Now, the ones that have the support of the family, the friends, the person you're sleeping with, the company backing you, financial is right there, support system, the resources, all that's totally different. It's not for everyone. It's not the norm. It's not the norm. But the ones that can see that and feel that and sense that, that's a total different conversation. No matter what you're doing, the vision should not change. Shouldn't change. Shouldn't change at all. No way possible. I wish when I see people having that little tumultuous point of the vision, sometimes I want to say something. But the older I get, let them figure it out. I'm going to Phil Jackson this shit. I'm not calling the timeout every time they score 4 baskets in a row. I'm going to let the defense figure this shit out. Figure it out. No panic. Figure it out. Don't panic. Figure it out. Take a step back. Address the situation. Now let's go. Oh, that's the beauty. That is the beauty. But it is Fist Pump Friday. It's your boy Dre Montez here on another episode of Montez at Midday. What's up, good folks? How y'all doing? Got a few people who are tuned in and checking in as we're reaching out to Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. How you guys doing? Foggy morning. It made you kind of feel like Rocky this morning. If you walk through your neighborhood in the morning and wave at the dogs and the pretty women in the morning walking their dogs, and the old man outside smoking a blunt and calls you over to take a toke or two. Do it. I heard some wise words on this whole vision thing. I mean, I talked to a lot of successful people that have failed and a lot of successful people that have never experienced failure. I kind of go between the two. And I talk with 4 certified millionaires at least once a month. And they all have a different story on the tail of the tape. But they have this one thing in common. They all say the same thing. Fight the fight you want to fight. Hello. That's tough. That's deep. Fight the fight you want to fight. I'm not talking about throwing hands up, all that. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, if you 50 plus years old and you still fighting, you must be a UFC fighter, MMA fighter. That's the only way. You're a boxer, amateur circuit. Ain't no way possible. At 50 years old, you're still throwing hands at all. Okay, here we go. On this vision thing, I'm quite sure it goes for sports teams as well. The vision of the Lakers was not this disastrous point. The vision of the Broncos was not at this disastrous point. The vision of my Florida football Gators was not at this point. And speaking of my Gators, and speaking of college football, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, but tune in to the ASAP Sports Network, All Sports, All Players Network, 8 a.m. Central Standard Times. We break down college football action. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. Go Navy, by the way. Go Navy and go hard. But at some point, the vision shifted. And if you look at football this week, matter of fact, this season, somebody lost the vision. How do you get that back? I mean, I don't feel sorry for Omar Epps. I mean, I'm sorry, Mike Tomlin. But they should have saw that coming. They should have saw that coming. I kind of blame it. Some guys that get played, and women that get paid to play sports, and there's always a story on where they came from, the school, the upbringing, the moments that reflect on them. Some of them go back to a coach. A coach said something or did something when, as your grandparents probably told you when we were young, you need to stop walking around this house like your shit don't stink. Athletes get to that point. You got to put them in their place. Not like reality must sit in at some point. You may think you're the toughest 14-year-old in America. There's another motherfucker out there tougher than you. You got to keep that in mind. There's always somebody better out there than you. If you keep that mentality, it changes the whole perception and the outcome to me. I've seen athletes like this in movies and in real life, as the kids call it, IRL, in real life. But back to this coaching thing. I don't know how I'm going to figure this out, but I'm going to find some collected data. I want to go from 1970 to 2000. I'm going to track all these athletes on their upbringing. Who was that coach? Damn, you saw murder. Damn, you saw somebody shoot heroin at 8, blah, blah, blah. Get over that shit. I'm done with that. But who was the coach? Who was the coach? I mean, back in the day, coaches were different. They were real. Now you got all these rules and regulations, and they sleeping with your mama and your daddy. So coaches are different nowadays. They're totally different. You pick your poison. You pick your poison on what you're doing. Just be aware. If you're trying to get better, find a coach. Mom, dad, son, daughter. If you're trying to get better, find a coach. Huh? If you're trying to get some money, all right, go plus that bullshit. Your mama trying to get a car or upgrade her credit, your daddy trying to get laid, those are not coaches. But if you're trying to get better at a particular sport or craft, find yourself a coach. And coaches must be real. They must be real people. I would like to, whether it's Herbert Hoover, whether it's Matthew Dickey, or the amazing place that I went to, the Boys Club of St. Louis, you meet these type of people there that fit a certain criteria at that time that did things. I'm not talking about, well, he had no damn daddy. He was bad. Damn that. I'm talking about a coach. a coach that told you the pros and cons and helped you get over the hump. You need that. I think that's lacking today. And then let's say you get an adult world. You're trying to play intramural sports and make a comeback. We know what you did in high school. Ain't no grown man gonna tell me what to do. Okay, okay. If you live by that mentality, you're not gonna go far. And it always goes back to softball with me. I've had some amazing coaches and teammates in softball later on. In the beginning of softball, I don't know. Well, it was horrible. I had coaches that couldn't add. But as I got older, I started appreciating it. But the one thing I will tell you, if you've ever played flag football, basketball as an adult, not in the league, not overseas, but in your little neighborhood, little pickup games, but you played in the league, or if you played softball, if you did not have a drug dealer as a coach, you missed out on life. They chose you real talk, straightforward, wasn't no bullshit, brought you back down to reality. And I think that's one of the greatest things that is missing in sports nowadays. I mean, drug dealers are still contributing to the sports programs in their respective neighborhood and communities, but being hands-on is not the way it used to be. When they were hands-on, shit. Yeah, Mike here. Oh shit, we gotta play good now. Oh damn. Big T here. Oh fuck. We can't make an error. Think about that for a second. Let that sink in for you right there. All right. Again, don't forget to check out the website, www.dremontez.com. Get a complete full listing of all the sponsors out there. Let them know what you think. It's small business time. Let's really support the small business, Let's get on out there. They're doing some good things and great work in your community and town. Soulard, downtown St. Louis, downtown Belle Vegas as well. And it's that favorite time of the year. You can find the kid in you and also kid you have in your life. Bigfoot Comics in Belleville. Cosmic Comics and Collectibles in Belleville. For the comic book lover in you and cards, Pokemon, hold on, they got it all for you over there. So some hidden gems out here in these small businesses out here. Take advantage of it. Again, visit the website today if you get a chance. And also, don't forget to check out the latest episode of my podcast, Who's to Blame? And we're getting closer to episode 500. The thing I want to do for the 500 episode, it sounded like a great idea in the beginning for what I want to do. But the closer and closer I get to it, I don't know. But I got to go with my own topic, the vision. I got to stay on point with the vision. And the vision I have for the 500 show it's going to be pretty damn spectacular. Put it that way right there. All right. It is Fist Pump Friday. You guys ready to have some fun? Ready to have some fun? I ain't got the seriousness of the show out the way. You guys ready to have some fun? Again, I'm wearing his hat due to former NFL player Demaryius Thomas passing away at a young age of 33. Bronco fan since 82. I have been. But that was a little heartbreaking yesterday. A little heartbreaking. I mean, life as we know it is precious. But I think it's become more and more of a topic of discussion the past 2 years than in past times. And everyone, is making posts and making statements. Even movies have gotten into it. Don't tell me you love me when I'm gone. Tell me you love me right the fuck now. So I know for sure that you love me. People are trying to change relationships and make up. I screwed up. My bad. Let me apologize to you. I myself personally have, 17 people I've apologized to since the pandemic has started. Well, I know I was wrong. I was just an asshole. I was a piece of shit. I'm not gonna blame it on the alcohol or the marijuana. I was just, it was just different. But I've apologized to all those people, and we talk time to time. I don't hang out with anybody the way we used to due to the times. Nobody hang out like that no more. But I just want you all to know, if I know you, I love you. Just keep that in mind. Dre Montez loves you. Let's get that on out there to the people that needs to be with, for sure. I have done it again, good people. I have fallen in love with another TV show that's out there. I don't know how many of you watch Apple Television. They got some damn good programming on there. They got a new one. It got the third season coming up now. But I just watched the first two seasons yesterday. It's called Mystic Quest. If you're a gamer, you'll dig this show. And I want to talk to the TikTok people, the people that do TikTok, the female gamers that just sit with the leg up and we just hit it clickety click, 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 click. They may like this show as well, but check it out if you get a chance. It's on the Apple TV. It's called Mystic Quest. And shout out to Kevin Durant. I'm watching his show called Swagger. Parents, pay attention. Not the kids. Well, I'm gonna wait till the kids get out of the way. They knows as fuck. I'm gonna just talk to the grown people right now. All right, they gone. If you have a son or a daughter, single parent or not, I don't give a damn. If you got a son or a daughter that's excelling well in sports, and you're trying to move up, get better, be careful. Sit down and have that uncomfortable talk. What is the vision? We back to that. What is the vision, mom and dad, for your child if they're playing sports at a very high level and very young, very good? What are we going to do? I don't give a damn if y'all had the kid and haven't talked to each other. This boy, this girl about to go to in the area that neither one of you have been in. I need both parents on board right now. On board. Let's talk this thing out. Let's figure it out. Let's go. If you 6 feet tall and 14, you better have that talk right now. My grandson may hit 6'3" or 6'4" at the rate he is growing. The kid hand this big. He threw me the ball when I went to Charlotte to visit my kids and my grandkids in July. I felt like Jerry Maguire in the movie Jerry Maguire at the end when the little kid threw the ball. When Ray threw that ball over the fence, I felt that way when my grandson threw that ball to me. I'm not going to get excited the way I did when my daughter started growing and when my son played a football game on ESPN3. I'm not going to get excited. I'm just going to let it sink in, Dre. Let it sink in. Okay. But check out those two shows. Check out that show if you get a chance. Mystic Quest and Swagger. That's on Apple TV. Kevin Durant's production company. Also, as well as the people that brought you Friday Night Lights. So check it out. Swagger. If you've already seen it, you're like, Dre, man, you late as fuck. My bad. I tell you what I like about Swagger, other than Ice Cube's son is in there, O'Shea Jackson Jr. Much better acting in this damn show than BMF. I tried it again. I tried to watch BMF again. I just can't do it. That is the worst acting ever. 50 money and Kevin Durant money, I think they both kind of like on the same balance. How they not getting? I would think Durant would have like horrible acting in his show, but that BMF, I just watch it with the volume now, and I just pretend those are people that I knew and grew up with, and it's them talking. That's it. Because I knew a person that was a part of the BMF. I'm not going to say his name. That's their business. But if you are from St. Louis, you know what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about. But the show itself, they should put that on VHS. I know I said VHS, not DVD, VHS. That acting is, oh my God, this is some of the worst acting I ever. And one of the real things I heard while reflecting on the Monday Night Football game, what happened in college basketball, what's going on with my Lakers, and what's going on with the NFL. Reality is real. When it sets into the athlete or to the obvious person in the room, do you really get a sense of everything like, this shit real? You know, It's like the first time I got divorced. I didn't realize it. The second time I got divorced, what? The third time it really kicked in. Oh man, I tell you what, life is comical to me, man. I swear it is. But the sports world this week, you guys have had me dying laughing. The game Monday night was horrible. The game last night, Kirk Cousins, the Minnesota Vikings, the Purple People Eaters of America, and the Indianapolis Colts. I hope they play each other. Those are the two dumbest teams I've ever seen in my life playing football. The Colts had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat, but they did what? They stopped running the ball. The Minnesota Vikings had Pittsburgh shut out 29-0, and they did what? Stop running the ball. I am not putting shit in Kirk Cousins' hand. Kirk Cousins' hand. Nothing. 29-0. That's Kirk Cousins. Man, that was the funniest game in America to watch last night. Pittsburgh didn't want to tackle, tried to give the game away. Big Ben ran for a first down. Mm, mm, mm. Man, football is hilarious this way. What's even more funny is the fans of these teams. They're hilarious on social media. Pittsburgh Steelers fans act like they're going to go 17-0. And they're 6-1. Who was it tied to? Detroit. Oh, man. Look, there's certain things I know for sure. The Army-Navy game is going to be just like the Monday Night Football game. But it's not why I love that game. It's that Navy in me. It's those midshipmen, the men and women that it's just, I'm going one year. I'm going to the Army Navy game next year. I'm writing it down. I'm speaking it into existence. We going to the motherfucking Army Navy game next year. Boom. Done. I just wrote it down. So it's going to happen now. If you speak it into existence, it's going to happen. At least that's what the people tell me. At least that's what the people tell me. Sometimes you got to give the people what they want. Tell you one thing, though, that I would never, ever understand is when you show an athlete what happened on tape and they have no rebuttal. No. But again, I don't want to go to a draft. I don't want your autograph. I don't even want to sit in a box with the owner. I want to go and watch game film with my team, whether it's a football team, basketball team, baseball team, or hockey team. After a loss and a win, that's what I want to do. I want to see what's going on. And don't do no special don't even Dre Montez is here. He wants to check. No, don't even mention me. I'm going to be in the corner. I just want to see what the fuck is going on. Because some cameras got to be off on all these hard knocks, all these documentaries, whether it's Steve Sable on NFL films at the frozen tundra. Different. I want to know what's going on. It ain't the game. It ain't the game. There's no way possible you're that pumped up on the way to the stadium. Then the game starts and that bullshit happens. No way possible. No way possible. I tell you one thing to look forward to, though, before we get out of here. Now, have your attention, please, on this Fist Pump Friday edition of Montez at Midday. Other than the fact I'm getting excited, the closer I get to going to Oklahoma to see the Thunder play an NBA game. We looked at our first rough draft of the outfits that we're going to wear to the game. It's going to be like 8 or 9 of us, probably more, dressed alike. And I got word yesterday, we have a designated driver for the trip. Yay! Yes. It's not like I was going to drive anyway, but I have to be the co-pilot to the driver. You gotta roll it up. You got to let them. You got to ash it for them. You got to control the station. You got to be the blind eye. All that. It's too much pressure. But if I have a DD, oh, life is grand. That way we can sit in the back seat and smoke out together. There you go. Looking forward to going to see the Oklahoma City Thunder in Oklahoma next month. But if you are an artist, if you're a gamer, you live stream a podcast, listen to me carefully. Let me say this one more time. Artists, podcasters, gamers, live streamers. 2022 is going to be one of the most exciting breakthroughs if you're part of those groups that I told you about. If you're a local music artist, thank you for what you did during the pandemic. Thank you for what you've done since the pandemic. And thank you for continuing to do what you do. If you just now started out on your podcast, keep that motherfucker going. If you're just now streaming, keep that shit going. If you're a gamer and you just started playing on Twitch, keep that shit. I'm telling you, what is about to come is going to change your mind. I don't want to spoil it for everybody. Just if you're in that field, you already know what I'm talking about. You probably got the email, the newsletter, the phone call. You probably got it all, but you know it's about to be one hell of an exciting year for those areas right now. Oh my God, I'm excited. But no matter what, don't let it change the vision. Don't let it change the vision at all. Again, if you're just tuning in, thank you so much. The beauty of this, when it ends, you can go back to the beginning. You can hear the mumbo jumbo I said about the vision. Don't let the vision get lost. That's the most important thing. Don't let that vision get lost. Keep attacking the process. Get that elevated to the next floor. Watch out for those enemies. You know they're out there. Keep your enemy close to you. Keep them right there. You know they next move. Keep them right there. Don't let them move. But don't let them know they're the enemy either. Just side out their ass every now and then. I see your ass over there. One more thing before we get out of here. Finding another team. People think that's real easy. That shit not easy. No, it's not that easy just to find another sports team to root for. No, I can't just go out and find another baseball team. Me and the Cardinals got too much vested. No. The Broncos, forget about it. The only Kentucky basketball, bullshit. No way possible. Me and News 4 meteorologist, Miss Cornette over there, she's a Kentucky fan too. They're not going nowhere. But this Laker team, this is hard. This is conduct detrimental to the team, what's going on with that NBA team right now. So many decisions. Are the answers out there? I guess time will tell. In my greatest Denzel Washington voice, time will tell. Time will tell. Well, let's enjoy the fog together. If you haven't played your theme music and done your walk through the neighborhood and thinking you're Rocky and going up the steps, you can do it now. But in the words of Lil Wayne, let me see your shoulder shake. Let me see them shoulders shake. Let me see them shoulders shake. Do people still dance on their lunch break? They still do the lunch mix? I haven't heard a radio in a car in a long time. Who's on the radio now? I don't have no clue. No clue. Every Uber or Lyft I get in, the radio is never on. Never. Never. They're playing just music. There's no, hey, come on down to blah, 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 blah. Well, tune in tomorrow, right, at 7 p.m. None of that. It's just music. I haven't heard radio in a long time. I miss radio. That's 15 years of my life was spent in radio. Hello, America. With kids, boys and girls, and children of all ages, go Christmas shopping this weekend. Be aware of your surroundings. Go in groups. Stop holding your head down with expensive shit in your head. Know where you parked at. Take a picture. Don't lose your car. When you're on your way home, whoever there, tell them to turn the light on and meet you outside. If you got a bunch of shit to bring in, bring the strap out with you too. It's the holiday season. Let's all be on point. Be careful out there. Christmas parties again. I got to give out this disclaimer one more time. Just because they smoke weed and you smoke weed don't mean they want to smell the shit when you're going in somebody's house or wherever the event may be taking place at. Let's stop spraying expensive perfume and cologne over the gas. It smells awful. If you don't believe me, get up in the morning, go take a shower, and go smell the clothes you had on yesterday. Thank you. This message is brought to you by Dre Montez. You ever smelled that? Oh, God. Great cologne over weed. Oh, it's atrocious. Oh, it's like a girl with a nice ass wearing granny drawers. Mm, mm, mm. It's like wearing underwear with a sundress. Who does that? It's like putting a bra on Titty Tuesday. Who does that? Exactly, kids. I try to give you the best advice possible. Say yes if you can and no if I don't. But most importantly, play the game you want to fight and don't lose the vision. It's the best way I can put it to you. Don't forget to check out the latest episode of my podcast, Who's to Blame? It's up there, out there for you. We're getting close to 500. Mama, Daddy, I did it. We're getting close. Getting close. Oh, we got some birthdays next week. Gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. If you're not doing anything in the morning, you want to hear some great college football conversations about the games and the matchups, coaching situations, and carousel of players transferring, and also how I feel about the Army-Navy game. Tune in tomorrow on ASAP Network. All sports, all plays at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Should be a lot of fun. It's not just me. There's other people involved too. All right, boys and girls. Have a great day. And in the words of my great-grandpappy, if your back pockets are touching, it means you have no ass at all. Watch how many people be looking at people's back pockets in line today. Oh, man. All right, kids. Enjoy your day and Thanksgiving. Tune it in. Peace.